I know my last video was something about upsetting, but this one came from my recommend because of that video. You know what? I'll watch it. Go on then. And it is 10 famous people you think passed away but didn't. And I'm probably going to disagree with all of them, but the thumbnail was Michael Jackson. And I'm pretty sure every single person in this world knows that he did actually pass away. He died from a heart attack. So let's see what the richest have got for us. Also, the richest is like an incredible top 10 thingy, so you go check them out in the description below. It will be the first link in the description, then I will leave a link to the video. So let's go check out for yourself and go check out the channel. So let's get into this. TheRichest.com.
Let's face it, we know that when a celebrity dies, that's it. They're gone.
Yep.
But what if there was even the tiniest shred of a chance that they weren't dead? It's that slimmest bit of hope,
Jim
that
Morrison,
1%
Tupac,
chance that our favorite rapper became an FBI informant, or that teenage star just wanted to get away from the fame that makes some people hold on to the hope that some of the biggest dead celebrities could still be alive.
Amy Winehouse.
Tupac. In 1996, rapper Tupac Shakur was gunned down in Las Vegas.
Yep.
From day one, rumors swirled that he wasn't actually dead.
He was.
After all, he was cremated quite quickly. The murderers were never found, and new songs kept being released long after he was dead. Then the sightings started. Pictures of him at a rally, stories and photographs from Cuba, and a viral shot of Tupac with Rihanna, all fueling the belief that he's been in hiding for 20 years.
Nope.
Andy Kaufman. If you've ever followed the career of this comedian, then you know that he was strange, off the wall, and exactly the kind of person who was into hoaxes.
Basically, if you don't know who he was, so if you know Charlie and Chocolate Factory, give this video a thumbs up. But most people go, oh yeah, that's the first ever one. It wasn't. It was called Willy Wonka and His Chocolate Factory. Okay, and he was Willy Wonka. So that's the main film I remember him from. So yeah.
According to a close friend, the 35-year-old had actually talked about faking his death years before lung cancer killed him in 1984. Kaufman had also met with a man named Alan Abel, a professional hoaxer who had managed to fake his own death in 1979. Then, of course, there are the blurry photos and fuzzy video, all said to be of this former comedian now living in New Mexico. Brandon Lee. In 1993, while filming what was supposed to be his breakout film, The Crow, Brandon Lee was killed by a gun which accidentally fired a real bullet. Immediately, the conspiracy theories swirled. In one strange story, those who think Lee is still alive believe he has taken on the identity of Christopher Green, a political activist.
Could be.
Kurt Cobain. In the 1990s, the music world was rocked by the suicide of Nirvana's lead singer, Kurt Cobain. The figurehead of the grunge movement, Cobain's death was breaking news and had many thinking it couldn't possibly be true. Among a string of unanswered questions, some cite the bizarre suicide note and the total lack of conclusive crime scene photos as proof that the rocker is still alive. There's even one insane theory that he became Weezer frontman, Rivers Cuomo. River Phoenix.
Might
In
be
the world
that
of rising
never know.
stars that were snuffed out too early, River Phoenix is one of the biggest. The 23-year-old actor died of a drug overdose just outside the notorious Viper Room in 1993. Or did he? Conspiracy theorists think he continues to live on as Mark Dice, a political activist. Various moles and facial features are cited as proof, although we're thinking this one is a bit of a stretch. Michael Jackson.
He's dead, definitely dead.
When you're the king of pop and one of the world's biggest celebrities, you just know your death is going to stir up all sorts of stories. But is Michael Jackson still alive? Well, if you believe he is, then his 2009 death was simply a way to get away from the media circus that dogged him every day. Even though we have chilling post-mortem photos of the singer, some will point out the casket was closed during his funeral. Then there's the 2016 picture said to be of Jackson sitting in a crowd. If he's trying to stay away from the cameras, he's failing pretty miserably.
No, it's not him, he's
Elvis
dead.
Presley.
He's definitely dead.
Every year, people swear they see Elvis Presley, usually at their local grocery store or gas station. How could the singer possibly be alive? People will point out the inconsistencies when it came to his death. First, it was a heart attack, then an overdose, and one family member even said it was suicide. The body in the casket was thought to
It was
be
a heart
wax,
attack.
and some observers even said it was sweating, as if he was still alive. Then there's the never-ending sightings, which are surely proof, or maybe just evidence that too many people have sideburns and really dated fashion sense. Jim Morrison.
He's definitely dead.
It was said the lifestyle of drugs and alcohol killed Jim Morrison in 1971 at the age of 27, but some fans say he just needed to get away from it all. That would explain all the sightings over the years from Paris to the United States. There's even one homeless hippie that's popped up in New York who some are convinced is actually Morrison. After all, he talks like him, moves like him, and we guess kinda looks like him?
No.
Princess Diana.
She's definitely dead.
In 1997, the world was shocked to hear that Princess Diana had been killed in a car crash. Some actually think the princess faked her own death to escape the media who had followed her since the 1980s. Of course, such an elaborate plan is ridiculous sounding, especially when you add in that she would have to cut herself off from her two sons, William and Harry. Amy Winehouse. Medical experts, family, and friends are all certain that singer Amy Winehouse passed away in 2011. Sure, there are overactive imaginations, but more than a few people actually believe the singer is alive after faking her death. One theory put forward blows everything else out of the water by arguing Winehouse is on an island with Tupac and Michael Jackson. That must be some island. Well, folks, that's our video. What do you think of these insane conspiracies?
Well, yes, guys, let me know in the description below if you guys believed any of these things. Like, basically, so I want you to number 1 to 10 and go like 1 dead, go 1 dead, 2 alive, 1 dead, 2 alive, 1 dead, 1 dead, 1 dead, 2, 1, 7, like 1 dead, 2 alive, like 6 dead, and things like that. And then I will try and see if I can reply to them. So like I said, hit the big fat thumbs up if you think that Elvis Presley's dead, or Michael Jackson's dead, or Amy Winehouse is dead, or Tupac's dead. If you think any of those 4 people are dead, hit the like button, okay? Probably won't, but it's worth a try. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay, bye!